the end is here. The Fujifilm Pocketable cameras are, from my point of view, dead. There will be no XF10 reiteration or X70 reiteration. Fujifilm just did this with XM5. And I want to touch a little on this subject and what are the alternatives. So let's talk about this now. Hi there, Tudor Matescu here. I have here Ricoh GR3X and here we have Fujifilm X100 and I think I need to make a comparison between these two cameras. So if you're in content like this, please subscribe now to my channel. This is Pocketable. This Ricoh, it is Pocketable. This Fujifilm X100 it's not Pocketable. The only pocket that this camera will enter, it is a winter jacket pocket. So a camera pocketable by winter, not in summer days, not in autumn days, not in spring days. So yes, the camera, it is portable, but not as pocketable as Ricoh GR3X. This is Fujifilm X-T50, another pocketable camera, as small with a small lens as Fujifilm X100. So Fujifilm has so-called pocketable cameras, but these cameras are entering in a camera bag pocket. So now Fujifilm came with XM5, a very small camera, and if we will look on the Fujifilm fanboy ambassador, we will be able to see that XM5, it is as small almost as X70, but without a lens. And when you put a lens on XM5, I'm sorry, that camera, it will not be pocketable. Unfortunately, it will not be pocketable. It will be portable, very portable, but in the end, it will not have the form and size of Ricoh GR3, GR3X or of XF10. And I want to touch a little on that XF10 and Ricoh GR3X and why I'm so sorry that Fujifilm doesn't take in consideration to make a new camera, a follow-up of XF10 or of X70. So I've used for a long period of time XF10. But in a moment I've decided that I will sell it because it's a small pocketable camera and I'm not a fan of build quality and of duration of pocketable cameras. But after using Ricoh GR3X and XF10 and looking and thinking again about the build quality and the lifetime of a pocketable camera, I feel that Fujifilm has better cameras than Ricoh. This is very important. This Ricoh, it is very sensible, very small, very light. I am always afraid that I will drop it. So you must be very, very careful with a Ricoh camera, not to drop it, not to touch it, not to scratch it. It is very sensible. But that XF10 was built like a tank. And it was a great camera with a great lens and with a great APS-C sensor. And this is also true for X70. I didn't use X70, but it has lesser megapixels, but also the big advantage of X70 is that it has a tilt screen. So all the fans of the pocketable Fujifilm cameras are waiting for an X80 camera. But what Fujifilm is doing now, they are releasing XM5 that, again, I'm liking XM5 a lot. It's a hybrid camera, very well thought, very well made from my point of view, with a true mechanical shutter, with vlogging capabilities outstanding, and with a flash flippy screen. So I'm really liking the skin of XM5. So it could be a portable, replaceable camera of X70, but you will not take it from my point of view, even with a Voigtlander lens or even with a pancake lens in your pocket, as easy as you can take a Ricoh camera or an XF10 or X70 camera. So this is a problem. This means, in the end, from my point of view, that we will not have an alternative to the Ricoh cameras. And I'm a big fan of Ricoh cameras. They have great image quality, outstanding controls, outstanding JPEGs, and all it's outstanding. But I don't like the build quality. I really do not like it. I'm very afraid that this camera will have problems in time, seeing all the reports that are online. I didn't have any problems, but again, the camera, it is sensible. The XF10, from my point of view, after looking back in time, it was better and the price more acceptable. So yes, I'm thinking now to sell my Ricoh GR3X, even if I love it very much, and to buy again XF10 at an inflatable price. And why is that? Because XF10, again, 28mm lens paired with that sensor, great outstanding image quality, even better than X100V. I've always said that. The image quality of XF10 was crazy good. And true pocketability, even better, I would say even better than Ricoh GR3X. So that XF10, and what Fujifilm is doing? No XF10 in production, no XF10 follow-up, no X80 follow-up, no nothing. We'll have interchangeable camera lenses, and who knows what cameras they will bring to the market, but again, no small pocketable cameras. It seems that the only manufacturer that is able to realize that we need pocketable camera, it is Ricoh. And again, I really appreciate what Ricoh is doing. I really love that you can put this camera like this and make pictures on the field and have a stable camera. I really use this trick and I've got an amazing picture. So really loving Ricoh. But Ricoh should improve the build quality of these cameras, make them tougher, make them resistant to water and dust, and make them not broke by themselves. There are too many reports out there regarding all kinds of issues. And again, lots of people are dropping the Ricohs from their hand. This never happened to me with XF10. XF10 was such a beautiful, perfect camera in hand and in operability. Yes, it had just one problem, AF. The AF was unusable, and also it didn't have all the features and all the goodies that are in Ricoh. But if Fujifilm with the new technology, if they reiterate a pocketable camera, believe me, I will pay triple the price of the XF10 inflated price for such a camera. I will pay it because they have the technology, the image quality, and the build quality, and now the AF and all the goodies to make such a great tool to enter in your pocket. And why cameras are losing in front of the phones? Because the phone, it is more convenient to be taken with you. It enters in your pocket and it's very easy to take it with you. This is the idea of a phone. So this was also the idea of XF10, and I've really used that XF10 a lot as an everyday carry camera. But in the end, how I said, I decided to sell it, and I'm really sorry that I've did this. And now, yes, I was thinking, should I buy Ricoh GR3 or Fujifilm XF10? Because I do feel that for an everyday shooter, a more usable field of view, it's a 28mm field of view. And because I don't like the build quality of Ricoh, I'm thinking again to buy XF10. So this is why I love small pocketable Fujifilm cameras. They are very tough. The image quality, it is very good. And for a pocketable camera, this is the idea. I also had Lumix LX100. Again, pocketable camera. That power zoom, it really annoyed me. Other than that, it was okayish, but not as pocketable as XF10 again and as Ricoh. And between all these cameras that I've used, Lumix LX100, XF10, Ricoh GR3, I do feel that XF10 was the most pocketable camera, and the build quality, very good. In hand, also it had a great weight to it. So it was staying very well in hand, even if it was very small. And again, it helped me not carry a camera bag. Where I can find such a camera now? Nowhere. I'm sorry, I do love Ricoh, but for Ricoh, I do prefer to use a camera bag to protect it. So in the end, even if Ricoh, it is pocketable, the protection that I need to put in Ricoh, also regarding the prices of the Ricoh cameras, it is huge. So why not go back to Fujifilm XF10? Because unfortunately, Fujifilm, it seems with XM5, it will not bring an XF10 in the end on the market. But in conclusion, it's XM5 a solution to XF10 or Ricoh GR3 depending on the lens that you'll put on XM5. It really depends. If you want a true pocketable camera that you can take it in your jacket pocket or in a coat pocket or again in a small pocket, I don't think that XM5 it will be the solution because the bump of the lens is not helping. Also, I had Fujifilm X-T30 Mark II. Great small camera, smaller than X100V. So a very smallish camera, very small. But unfortunately, not pocketable. I've tried to use a waist bag or all kinds of bags to take that camera with me, to make it pocketable, to make it portable, to make it an everyday carry, take it with me camera. It didn't work. The bumps, the lens, even the small Voigtlander lens or the small 27mm f2.8 lens didn't work for me. So it wasn't a pocketable camera like XF10 or like Ricoh. So in conclusion, unfortunately, we will not have new Fujifilm pocketable cameras, truly pocketable cameras. We will have small cameras like Fujifilm X100, but like XF10 or X70, there is no other camera. And again, I'm insisting here on the build quality of XF10 and of X70. Very, very good build quality cameras that you really don't need to ultra babysit them. Now, if you are in content like this, please subscribe to my newsletter. Links in the comments and description to be notified when I will launch my workshop and my training programs regarding how to make photography with a 35mm lens. Also, like this video, subscribe to my channel, use my affiliate links if you want to buy something from Amazon, and share my videos with your friends. And if you want to see my detailed opinion about XM5 versus XT50 versus XT30 Mark II, please check the video that is appearing on the screen right now. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.